What it do, people? Dang. Alright, so today's tournament day. I just got off of work. It is 5 o'clock. I have until 8 o'clock to catch 5 spotties that matter pretty much for this tournament. Bay Wars. I'll leave the link down in the description below. But man, I forgot my bump board. I have all my stuff with me, but I forgot my measuring device. Alright, so luckily I work North County. My house is midway to SD Bay because today's tournament is in San Diego Bay. I'll probably be fishing from shore. It'll keep me a little bit more mobile, and I just don't have time to load and unload a kayak. So I'm gonna pound hard and hopefully it pays out. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll see you on the water, or near the water, on the shore. Yeah, on the shore. Still trying to make up my mind on what I want to do since I gotta go back to the house, but most likely it'll be from shore. Alright, late. Okay. So I needed to get to my spot that I want to fish, because the rules for Spottybowl is you're only allowed to fish where you're allowed to fish. There's some parts of San Diego that are super fishy that you're not allowed to fish, at least from shore. So what I'm gonna do, pulled out the old trusty float tube. So I got an old school fish cap, the old blue ones, before they started coming out with the green and orange ones. So I'm gonna jump in that bad boy and fish. If you guys know San Diego, you know exactly where I'm at. This area, basically. Talk about trash city. But I want to get into the pilings underneath the docks, so no better way than to float tube it. So I'm gonna get myself ready. I am still in my scrubs. And I'm hoping that I can at least hook up on 5. It's 6:12, 6:15, whatever. And I need to get parking and in the water by 6:30. That'll give me an hour and a half during golden hour, which is perfect. And it's a really high swing, coming up about 6 feet. I'm about at the bottom of the come up. So if I could get to where I want to fish by the time, like, you know, it gets high tide, but I don't think it'll hit high tide by the time that 8 o'clock hits. Like, I didn't even see what time high tide was, but it's a really high swing. Water's going to be moving, and it should be, honestly, it should be killer. It should be killer tonight. The thing about fishing under here is you really can't. That's a bite. that's a fish. Look at that. Oh, that's a good spotty. Dang, look at that. We just got here. We got the first one on board. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to measure him out real quick. Oh, I hate using a bump board on this thing. Where's my phone? It's a good size spotty. Oh, there's my phone. Okay. All right, now this is gonna be tricky. I've never Oh, I told you it was gonna be tricky. Oh, god dang it. That's okay. I just stoked it. Stoked we got one. Stoked we got one. All right. Let's just do it again. Screw it. All right. Can't get mad. It's just fishing. But we will get another one. Lower the distance with my leader. I'm not fishing from shore, so, and it'll make it easier for me to cast. So I put 10-pound braid on here. Oh man, hurts my feelings. You know what that was? First cast curse. It was the first cast curse, man. Does like getting my line weight count as first cast? I don't know. There you go, that's better. It's bugging me. I'm gonna have to clip it to myself. There you go. What's this? Okie dokie poop. Look at all that real estate. So we'll fish all the way down it. Drift is doing what I want it to do. All I gotta do is steer towards or away from the pilings. Dang. Dink scoping. Come on, bro, him. So, when you are fishing from a float tube, you need at least, what do you say, like 2 or 3 cubic feet of orange, bright orange, visible, or a flag, a large flag, or a flag, and a whistle. So for the orange, I use a Home Depot bucket, which is pretty cool because it keeps, you know, my stuff in it. Right now I got my shoes in there, and my measuring, my bump board. Oh man, I'm so sad about that first fish. Alright, let's change it up. Let's change it up. Which leader light do I got? Plenty. Okay. Alright, I want to change this up. Keep that. I'm gonna go with an open hook. Bigger open hook. Those are dents. Little guys for trout. There you go, that's better. Says this, size 4. Alright, in case you guys ever wonder what type of knot I use for my drop shot, I use a drop shot knot. So put the hook in, one quick loop, 1, 2, 3, pull tight. Stick it in your mouth. Bam. Drop shot knot. Go with a bait fish presentation. Maybe that might get me more action. We're gonna go with the power bait flat nose minnow made for drop shotting. Oh no! Oh, why do I do this to myself? So it calls swell. Just gotta watch your head. Have to leave that bear hook open. Close the bail. Whew. Sounds rough out there. See if that does the job. I think the open hook is going to be key, but we'll see. How fishy does this opening look? Pretty damn fishy to me. Oh, we're on. Ooh, feels like a good one. Little guy. Okay, this is gonna be really hard to do. I don't know why I put myself through this stuff. I should have just fished like Harbor Island or something. Just throw him in there. Come here, broski. Woohoo! Get you on a measuring board. Get over here. Well, I just caught this tank spotty. I wasn't recording at all, and I just realized I didn't write the 6 on my hand, and I just did all this fucking talking. None of these fish count that I just caught towards this competition. It's a 15.75 inch spotty that I can't even submit, and I got none of the fight on freaking camera. Oh god, talk about freaking putting myself into a mess. This sucks. I don't even have a pen on me. No pen. I'm gonna freaking cry right now. I'm just gonna pack up and go home, but this spotty totally made it worth it. Oh, I can't even measure him in front of you. Tank spotty, 15.75. God. Thanks, my dude. Oh, God. Talk about taking a mulligan on this one. God. Oh. Alright, so for this competition, we submit all fish to Discord. Right? It's the app that we use. It's the app that we use to post these, to post our catches. How bad does this suck? Oh my god. Alright, so these are all of my past catches, right? So we use Discord to tally up, and see, on each one you have to write the code on your hand. Today's code is 6. Guess who forgot to write 6 on his hand? Oh my god. Oh. 15.75 right at the last few minutes, and I can't even count that. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna go home. But we caught 4 fish in about an hour. That's not too bad. I'm really sad I didn't get that fight on film. I didn't realize I turned the camera off real quick. And oh my god, I'm so sad. Alright guys, well this is a bust. This is to show you what not to do during an online spotty tournament. You have to remember to write the code on your hand, or have it in the picture, attach it to your board, do something. Today's code was 6. I did not put the code on my hand or on my hog trough. Fishing from a float tube and trying to measure a fish on a hog trough is very difficult. And God, give yourself some time to fish. Honestly, I should have just stuck to my game plan and fished from shore. But dude, 15.5 inch spotty, you can't get mad at that tank. Holy shit. Regardless of the fact if I can submit it. I mean, that's a tank spotty. That spotty's been around for a very long time. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a day. What a day. I've only been out for an hour. Only been out for an hour. We caught 4 fish. 3 I was able to measure but can't even submit. 1 that jumped off the hog trough. But yeah, Gosh. Alright, well, I'll see you guys back at the truck. But look at all this fun real estate to fish. If you've ever fished downtown and, you know, that tide is coming up pretty good. I'm running out of room to cast, to set the hook, to even, like, I really got to lean back to make it underneath these cross pillars. But float tubing in San Diego Bay is fun. I've done it for years, before YouTube, before social media. This float tube was the first open water vessel that I got myself to, you know, to fish where people couldn't get to, or you weren't allowed, like this. G Street, everybody in San Diego knows G Street. You know, you could jump the fence, you could get in another way, you could know the code to the locks, you know, and fish it. But in all honesty, there's no fishing allowed. You could ask the guys who work the docks if you could fish, and they could say yes, and you're good to go. But, you know, it is a private dock, it's a private paid dock. These guys pay a lot of money to dock these boats here, and they really do not want any of their gear to get stolen, so they post no fishing signs. But if they see you enough, they're not gonna trip out, I guess. Oh man, what a day. What a day. One hell of an hour, I can tell you that. One hell of an hour. It's so exciting. So sad I didn't get that fight. Oh my god. I suck at YouTube. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. Chalk this one up to a failure as far as online spotty fishing tournaments go. I totally bumped this one, dude. Totally bumped this one.